Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I am Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to do this tea bag flower fold. So this is the third tea bag folding tutorial that I have done, and I'm going to be taking a break from the tea bag fold this coming week. So this is the third one. I might be coming back and doing more later on. But for now, I'm going to point you down to my work surface and show you how to do this embellishment. So the paper that I use to make my embellishment is just the standard designer series paper that Stampin' Up! Sells. It does come with two different sides, so it's double-sided paper, but you're only going to see one side of it. So you can actually use any kind of thin paper to do tea bag folding, and actually the thinner the paper the better, because you want to get nice tight folds in here. So you can actually use like wrapping paper or some of the thinner papers that are on the market. So what we're going to do is start with, so this is going to be my sample one. So I'm going to use a slightly larger square. So this square measures 3 inches by 3 inches. To make an embellishment that is this size, you're going to use 2-inch by 2-inch squares. And if you want to make an even smaller one like this, you would do a 1-inch by 1-inch square. So you can actually fit those on top of each other if you wanted to create a nice little embellishment. And the 3 by 3-inch squares actually do fit on a front of a card. So you could actually go that big on a front of the card. I think the 3 by 3 size is a great size to make ornaments. So you could do a whole bunch of ornaments like this. That would be really fun to give as gifts. So again, I'm going to start with this size just so that you can see how to make those little petals. So again, you're going to start with a 3 by 3 square. You're going to fold it in half like a triangle. Then you're going to take this corner here and match it up to this corner here. So you're just going to fold it and match it up right like that. Okay, then you're going to unfold it just a little bit and push that point down on itself to create a little kite shape, like right there. Okay, so I'll show that to you again. Start as a triangle, match this corner up with this corner, like so. Unfold it, push it down on itself, and create a kite-like shape. So one tip is to actually look at it from the other side and make sure that this point here is tying up to this fold that's right here, which was made when you made your original kite shape. So you're going to push that down so that this point is matching up with this edge here. Not this edge, but the fold line. And you want to make sure that the 2 points on the sides of your kite are matching up with this cross line here. So sometimes it's easier to see it from the back side when you're folding. So you would have your image or your triangle like that, and then you would turn it and push it down so you can match all those points up. Okay, so you're going to do that same fold 8 more times, and then when it comes time to put them together, you're going to take this side here of your kite, so this one here, this is the front of the kite, you're going to match that side up to this side of the kite, so your kites are all going to be next to each other, like so. Let me try it with another color. It's a little easier to see. Okay, so this area here is going to be your landing spot for your next kite. So this is going to go just like that. And then the next one would be right next to that, like so. So one of the things that you want to do is to try to match up this point with the point of your kite. So you're matching it up like that. So these points down here of your kites should match. They should all match in the center. Like that. And they should all tie to the points that are behind them. So those are just good check marks to check off to make sure that you're lining your kite up properly. If you're having trouble with the background, the backside pieces not lining up with the front side pieces, don't worry about it too much. That's just kind of a guide, but you can always go back afterwards. So say this one gets a little askew and it's like that. You can always go back and cut off this piece here that's not quite lined up properly. But it's best to try to get all those points lined up, and that way you make sure that your embellishment is a nice tight circle. Okay, so with the 2 inch by 2 inch, it's the same idea. Your kites are just smaller. Again, you're just matching up this bottom point here, and this front kite is matching up with this back point here, like that. And then going all the way around. So again, the 2 inch size comes out with an image like this, which is the same as what I have on the front of my card. You can puff these front kites up a little bit to give your flower a little bit more dimension. But if you're going to be mailing your card, it'll probably get flattened out anyway. So in order to give it more substance, you may want to just glue those loose edges down so that it makes for a tighter embellishment. Okay, so getting back to my card, what I did was I just placed some sequins around my little flower design. The background here is the mercury glass acetate that's in the current mini catalog. It's really gorgeous paper. You put it on top of another sheet of cardstock and it picks up that background paper. So this background paper is just white that it's sitting on top of. And then you want to attach your ribbon before you attach your base card to your mats. All right, so that is all that is to that card. I hope you enjoyed my series of tea bag folding. I will probably come back to it again in the future, but for now I need to give my fingers a little bit of a rest from doing all that fine folding. So I hope you join me this coming week. I will be showing a new card. I will be showing you how to do this card on my Zoom classes this week. All of that information is on my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Melinda's Rubber Room. And I will be showing YouTube videos in the future with all of my cards that I do during my Zoom classes. So be sure to join me on Zoom or YouTube. Feel free to leave me messages on my Facebook page. I would be happy to help you out with any questions that you might have. And if you do want to pick up any Stampin' Up! Products, my Stampin' Up! Store is www.melindapierce.stampinup.net. So I'd be happy to help you out and be your demonstrator if you don't have one. So please join me at any of my my social media sites, and I hope we can get connected. Okay, hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.